What's up, guys? Coach Jared here to talk to you guys about building strength, but maybe not in the way that you're used to building strength. I think a lot of us tend to think about strength in terms of small logs or hatch cycles or 5x5s or 5-3-1 or something of that nature. And that's just one way of building strength, but it is clearly not the only way of building strength. So I'll give you an example. There are probably times in your training where your focus was not on one rep maxes, but more on building capacity in other areas. Maybe something like handstand push-ups or something like barbell cycling or something related. And what you found is after you concluded that cycle of training and you came back to the strength movements, you found that your maxes went up. And the question is, well, how did that occur, even though my focus wasn't on that and my focus was just on trying to build capacity in other areas? Well, two things improved during that time. The first one being rate coding. In really, really simple terms, it's how fast your brain sends the signal to your muscles and how quick that muscle contracts. The more we train, provided that training is smart and is effective, the faster that signal occurs. The faster that signal occurs, the more force that muscle is able to produce very, very quickly. And what we know is force equals power. As force increases, power increases. As power increases, we're going to see our strength numbers increase. So that's one effect of training that is focused on improving capacity in certain areas. The second thing that occurs is one that probably makes a little bit more sense, which is just a higher recruitment of muscle fibers. So if we're doing something like strict handstand push-ups and we do a set and we take a little break and we do a set, each subsequent set is going to require us to fire more and more muscle fibers because we're going to continue to fatigue. As that occurs and our recruitment of muscle fibers increases and our ability to recruit those muscle fibers much quicker increases, so does our ability to produce more force, which, like I just said a few moments ago, is going to translate directly to us being able to produce more power. And more power means higher strength numbers. And so even though you might think that taking time away from just doing strength is going to decrease your strength, provided that the movements and the areas where you're trying to drive and improve capacity are comparable, you might even see an increase in strength, even though that wasn't the original goal.